How's it going, guys? Hopefully you guys have been having a good week. For this upcoming week, you are going to take a test. This video is going to help you, of course, review of what's going to be on the test. It is multiple choice, just like the assignments. On the test, we're going to cover adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing polynomials. So let's start off with the foundation, everything that you worked since week 1, which will be adding and subtracting. When adding, let me start out with some examples. 3x squared plus 4x squared. Let's say 10x to the power 3 minus, let's say, 2x to the power 3. What they share in common is the same property. When adding or subtracting polynomials, have to have the same base, and the exponents, you don't even touch them. You're only going to deal with the coefficients. So for example, 3 plus 4, that will be 7. 7x squared. Remember, we do not add the exponents. Now, on subtracting, same thing. You're only dealing with the coefficients, right? 10 minus 2, that will be 8x to the power of 3. Those should be the easy ones that you guys should remember. Now, the difficult one from adding and subtracting is whenever there isn't a leading coefficient. Let's say we have the following problem: x to the power 3 plus x to the power 3. And let's say, the subtracting is straightforward, but let's say x squared plus, not plus, let's say subtracting x squared. Now, on the top one, once again, there's no coefficient there, but you always assume it's 1. So 1 plus 1, that is 2. So 2x to the power 3. And then the bottom. Notice, no coefficients written, right? But you always assume it's 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So this will be 0. They just cancel each other out. It's gone, right? Let's go ahead and move forward to other problems. Let's say we have, what can we start off with? Let's say the common one, the one that I feel that you guys must have forgotten. Anything that is to the 0 power, always 1. Anything that's to the 0 power is 1. Next one, can you have, let's say, can you have negative exponents? No, you cannot. If you ever get to your answer and you have a negative, remember, if it's negative on the top, to make it into a positive, you just have to send it to the bottom. So for example, if you have this as your answer, that's positive, you leave it alone. That's negative, you send that to the bottom. Y to the power of 4, that's positive, stays on top. And there you go. Anything to the 0 power, 1. Cannot have negative exponents. Now let's jump into multiplication and division. So these should be the ones that are fresh in your mind. When multiplying exponents, you add them. So let's say we have 3x squared plus, not plus, sorry about that, 3x squared times, let's say 4x. 3 times 4, that is 12, and then of course they have the same base, so I'm going to put x right here. You have to the power 2. Notice over here it has nothing to the power, so always assume it's 1, never 0. 2 plus 1 is 3, and that is your answer for multiplication. Let's do a division. Let's say we have 16x to the power of 6, and it's being divided by 4x to the power of 3. Multiplying, you add them. Dividing, of course, you subtract. 16 divided by 4, that is 4. X to the power 6, x to the power 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. And you are complete. So, I know it's not many examples, but it's of course the foundation of things that you are going to encounter in today's problems. Of course, if there's something here that you don't particularly understand, especially coming to the test, always rely on the previous videos I posted for you guys. When it comes to addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, it will be there for you. So best of luck on your test, guys. Have a good rest of the day. Thank you.